Okay, in this video I'm going to be sharing my December 2019 dividend income report, where I talk about how much dividend I earned with my dividend growth investing portfolio, give you guys some tips on how you can do the same. So I post this recap first on my website investortrip.com, so you guys can check it out on there if you're looking for the text version. But basically this is my 5th monthly dividend income report. So I started this report back in August 2019, where I basically started my dividend growth investing portfolio. And in previous period from them, I've been mostly interested in just growth stocks, so things like stocks like Netflix, Roku, of that sort. But in August, I decided, when I turned 33, I decided to get involved in dividend growth investing. So shout out to guys like Mr. Free at 33 and other guys in the financial independence, retire early movement for getting me interested in this kind of new way of building a portfolio. So I just want to quickly go over the numbers. So for the entire month, I received around $19.69 in dividends. So I basically broke it down by company, ticker, and dividends received. So as we see here, I got my biggest dividend was from Ford. I also got dividends from Visa, Unilever, Jollibee, which is a Filipino fast food restaurant chain, Realty Income. I also got some dividends from the Fidelity total stock market and zero international index funds. I'll talk about that in a future video on how you guys can buy index funds for Fidelity with no fees. ADT, Bank of America, Western Union. Here's some of the money market funds that I received. Washington Prime Group, Vanguard long-term bond ETF. That one was through Stash Invest. Microsoft as well as Stash Invest, and Credit Suisse High Yield Bond Fund. And also, I also received dividends through Fundrise. Fundrise is a way to invest in real estate passively using REITs. It's actually a private investment, so it's more of a real estate crowdfunding platform. You guys can check that out, and if you're interested in that, in the description. So for December 2019, I didn't really make any major buy or sells. I just bought more shares of Ford and added Walmart to my portfolio. I actually had bought Ross Stores, but I decided to go with Walmart instead, so I kind of just switched out that transaction. So then I want to actually show you guys a screenshot for transparency. As you can see here, most of the dividends that I earned were in my Fidelity account. So as you can see here, starting at December 2nd up until the 31st, here are the corresponding dividends that I mentioned earlier, but I showed you guys that chart. You can check out the chart on my website. I think it's a little bit easier to read. So I actually reinvest most of my dividends here. I'm simply on dividend reinvestment because I don't really need the income right now because I'm in my 30s. But as I near closer to retirement, I'll probably be turning those dividends into cash. And then here's a screenshot from my Robinhood account on the 2 dividends that I received from there. So I want to kind of talk about some general thoughts. So guys, first, as always, Happy New Year. I mentioned that in my previous video, how excited I am to see 2020. And this is kind of a new thing for me. Usually I've been just, investing and kind of just set it and forget it in my portfolio. But this year I really want to be tracking everything down to the last penny, because it really is eye-opening. You can kind of see how you're growing, what's working and what's not. So my first dividend income report, as I mentioned earlier, was only $3, so now it's up to $19 in just 4 months. Now obviously that number is going to fluctuate depending on when the dividends are paid. Most of my biggest checks are from Ford and things like that, so September and December, those are going to be my biggest dates. But it is just nice to just kind of visualize everything. So I did make quite a few money mistakes in 2010 to 2019. It wasn't really my most productive decade for investing, although I was invested, and I also was very bullish on precious metals. But this decade I'm really going to get back into stock market investing because I just think this is the decade of international growth. So companies are now realizing how important it is to kind of expand overseas, and I think people are going to really warm up to Chinese ADRs as well. So companies like NEO, Alibaba, Urban Tea, Luckin Coffee, these are types of companies that I think have a huge, immense opportunity in 2020 to 2029. So that's one of the reasons why I'm really excited to really dive headfirst into the market. So that's it for my income report, guys. Almost $20 per month in completely passive income. This income, I didn't have to do anything to earn this income. I didn't have to get up and go to a job. I didn't have to record a video. I didn't have to get in my car. I didn't have to go anywhere. So that's the power of passive income coming to you whether you work or not. And the good thing about this is that as long as I continue to add to this portfolio isn't that big. The Fidelity portfolio is around $3,000, but as I continue to add money to this portfolio, hopefully the passive income will grow along with it, and that it will kind of have a snowball effect. So shout out to guys, MrFree@33.com. You guys can check out his site. I'm going to link to him in the description. Big shout out to him for kind of putting me on to dividend growth investing and really understanding the power of it. And if you guys want to read a great book that I read, he has a book called Retire in 5 years. So how to retire in 5 years with the dividend growth investing portfolio, guys. Really awesome book. And even if you don't make a ton of money, he shows you how to retire in 5 years, only earning around $50,000 a year. So guys, check out the book, and I'll link to that book in the description. But that's kind of my the book that really put me on to dividend growth investing. And so that's it for you guys. Let me know what you think. What stocks do you like in my portfolio? Which stocks do you think I should take out? And what stocks do you have in your dividend growth investing portfolio? How did you do in December? I'm really interested in hearing how you guys perform. So that's it for now, guys. Enjoyed this content, please smash the subscribe button, because I'm going to be posting monthly update on my dividend income portfolio, sharing tips and my successes and failures along the way as I build a dividend growth investing portfolio as I near closer to retirement. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it as well, and leave a comment below, like I said, telling me about your dividend growth investing portfolio. What did you buy? What did you sell in December? And I'd just like to hear more about what you guys are investing in, so it'll help me create more content that you will enjoy. So that's it for now, guys. Happy New Year and take care.